So this is the sixth year of our Corporate Finance Conference, and we had a very interesting agenda. We started off with Paul McCann interviewing John Delaney, the CEO of FAI. Then we moved on to an update on market trends from Paddy Dillon. Jim Mulqueen then moderated a panel discussion of MBO deals, all recently completed, and that was really interesting to get an insight into MBOs. The last part of the conference was discussing the 60 million deal, very successful transaction for Michael Hoyne, the founder of Merlin Industries, and Pete Smith, CEO of Broadlake.
We've seen a lot of international activity with our clients over the past 12 months. Most noteworthy is the amount of deals we've been working on in the UK, where Irish trade players are buying UK companies. We've also worked on deals in the US. I think the UK deals are driven by Brexit and Brexit proofing their businesses, and also the way the currencies are at the moment, assets and investments are significantly cheaper. In terms of Bank of Ireland, it's interesting to note that they've opened regional corporate offices in Cork and in Galway, and they've staffed them up accordingly. Also, in discussions with Ulster Bank, they've been saying that their business outside of Dublin has got very active. So for me, that's a real sign that the recovery is trickling outside of Dublin, which is good to see.
We have seen a significant increase in MBO and MBI activity during 2017. We believe that this is down to three factors. There is far more availability of debt and alternative lending structures to back the right MBO deals. There is also an abundance of private equity funds who are prepared to back management teams to get deals done. And MBO candidates have choices as to which private equity team they might want to help them on their journey. One of the interesting observations to come from our MBO panel discussion today was the advice that people and management teams should build a strong non-executive board around them when they've completed their transaction. The reason for this is that entrepreneurs will often convince themselves that they're doing the right thing, but a board will always tell you and remind you what can be done better. As well as that, when a speed bump is hit by the company, it's very important that the board are involved and that there's support around the table and the management team are not left to deal with matters by themselves.
We now have 6 partners and 42 staff working in the team on M&A, transaction services and valuation work. This year we announced over 40 deals with a deal size of 1.5 billion, and we're expecting further growth over the next few years.